It is about 9 a.m. on April 20th of 2016, and I'm back to you with another vlog video. My parents just left for their trip to San Francisco. They should be in the air right now. I know they left the house around 3 a.m. They probably got to the airport about an hour later, so around 4. And of course, it takes anywhere between 2 to 3 hours to actually go through security and actually get to the part where you get on the airplane. So I'm thinking they've probably been in the air for about 40 minutes or so. I think their flight was actually around 8 a.m. So you figure give or take 10-15 minutes for it being late. So they're up in the air almost for sure. And yeah, I'm a little nervous for them. They've never flown together, at least not since I was born, and that was many years ago. But I just thought we'd start doing some more vlogs since I have the house to myself. I don't have to worry about the TV being on. I could show you more aspects of my day. Now, I don't have too much planned for today. I will show you guys the HP computer that I picked up yesterday. It is almost finished. Everything went really well. I threw in an extra 160 gigabyte drive like I said I would, so it's got a total of 320 gigabytes of hard drive space, so basically two 160s. The optical drive worked fine. I haven't actually tested the memory card reader. I'm going to do that in a few minutes because the person that's getting this computer from me I know does a lot with photography, so I want to make sure that that does work. If it doesn't, I'm not too concerned because I believe I do have an extra one in the closet. One other upgrade I do want to do to it, I want to put in a extra 4-port USB 2.0 card because the person that's getting from me has a lot of USB devices. Once again, they do a lot with photography and they have various printers, so I want to make sure that they're all set for that. It is absolutely gorgeous out again today. It's funny because I kept hearing about the rainstorm we're supposed to be getting either today or tomorrow, and I'm not seeing any of it. There are no clouds in the sky. Right now I'm just sitting, I'm actually waiting for the workmen to come back. They were able to reframe the sink, basically under the sink. They had to put new I believe they're 2x4s and 2x6s. They had to put them in because the old ones, even though they didn't look rotted, they were marginal. The water had penetrated all the way through them, and it wasn't pressure treated wood, so we better be safe than sorry. We just wanted to go ahead and replace it. They did have to leave the boards up, however, because he did find a little bit of mold, like I said, and we wanted to make sure it got remediated or aired out overnight. This bleach solution seems to have worked okay. I went down this morning and I looked and I didn't see any of the mold left anymore. Even the stain is kind of disappearing, so yay. I don't think we're having any other issues there. Once they finish that, the only other thing they're going to do besides changing the bulbs out in the chandelier, we're actually going to put LED bulbs up there. That way if one blows, you know, basically we're worried about them blowing and we can't get up there to change them. So if their LEDs are going to last 15-20 years, I don't have to worry about changing them out again. The one last thing they're going to do, they're also going to replace a garbage disposal like I mentioned yesterday. He picked up, I believe, a 1/2 horsepower unit, one that's much better quality than the one that was originally under that sink, which he said is like a they called him a Friday night special. In other words, a real cheap one that the builders just put in because they're obligated. And, you know, when they built this house, we paid for the garbage disposal. We paid for a good price for it too. It would have been nice if they actually put all that money into buying a decent one, but I'm not surprised. There were a lot of shady things going on when they were building this house. I don't even want to get into it, but suffice it to say, we almost backed out of the deal because we were supposed to be, we initially signed the paperwork to have the house built in February of '98. They promised us originally a completion date in the summer. I believe it was July 4th or 5th. Then they pushed back to August, then September, then October. We didn't actually wind up getting into this house until 3 days before Christmas. I kid you not. It was December 22nd of 1998. This house should have been done 4 or 5 months earlier, so we had a lot of problems with the builder, not uncommon from what I've understood. Now, we learned a lot when we had this house built. We would not make the same mistakes again. The one big mistake we made was actually closing the week earlier because they hadn't actually completed all the finishing work. But it was funny. On the day that we closed is the day they stopped doing anything in this house. We had issues. Our ceilings were not painted properly. The floor, because they didn't finish the roof before they put the subfloor in, the actual subfloor got wet and it started to bow in places. I believe we actually had to pay somebody to replace certain sections of the subfloor because at that point the linoleum wasn't even put in for the kitchen. So I'm going to digress. You guys didn't come here to hear my whole background story about how we built this house, but I'm running a scan on that computer, but let me go ahead and bring you over there and I'll show you exactly how it turned out. Talk to you in just a minute. Alright, so this is the HP computer I picked up the other day, actually yesterday. Just to give you a reminder, it's a HP Compact DX2300 Micro Tower. I didn't change anything on the front, still got the same LightScribe DVD burner, the same memory card reader, though I did pull off the Windows XP sticker because this is now running Windows 10. One change I did make externally, I put on this 4-port USB hub, because once again, the person that's buying this has a lot of USB devices, and it does have 3 front USB ports, but since I had an extra one, I figured I might as well just attach this. That way she'll have basically a total of 7 ports on the front. She should be good to go for a while. I glued it on there. It's not permanently glued. It can be pulled off, but secure enough that when you put a flash drive or some device in there, it's not just going to move around. I just finished running a scan with Spybot. I'm going to go ahead and fix the few little registry keys I needed to fix. But here are the specs on this particular system. Again, it's a Core 2 Duo E4400 running at 2 gigahertz. It's got 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it's running the 64-bit operating system, or the 64-bit version of Windows 10 Home. It's got the 2 hard drives. It's got both 160 drives. The main drive in here, I believe, is a Seagate, and the secondary drive is a Hitachi. And I'll go ahead and verify that for you guys. There you go. Yep, Hitachi. It's an Hitachi HD S721616PLA 380. And then the Seagate is the ST3160815AS, which I'm actually not familiar with the Hitachi drive, but I've had quite a few of these Seagate drives, and as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Seagate, so yeah, those are decent drives. One other upgrade that I did not do, but the previous owner did, is they put in this D-Link DGE 530T gigabit Ethernet adapter, and I'm really happy about that because it does help with the performance of this computer quite a bit. Just got the regular standard or high definition audio device. I believe it's a Realtek, this being an HP. And once again, there is the NVIDIA GeForce 8400 GS, which was kind of a surprise to me. I was not expecting this computer to have that good a video card. So this is definitely going to make a good system for my friend. I got just a basic compact keyboard, and I'll probably give her this General Electric mouse. This is one I got at a garage sale last week. I thought it was kind of cool because it actually has 2 different scroll wheels. It has a scroll wheel for up and down, and you can use this one to go side to side if you want. And what's really cool is the way it's placed. They're actually one's up higher than the other. That way, when you actually use it, it's easier to tell which scroll wheel is for what. So I don't know, I might actually keep this mouse. I'm actually finding it very comfortable. It's got a nice rubber grip on the side. It's got the front and back buttons for when you're browsing a website. You can go back and forward from one website to another. So I haven't really decided. Like I said, I may actually hold on to that. All right, now that we're downstairs, I'm going to go and try to show you guys what's going on under here. I have the Sony DCR TRV-280, so with the light on here, it should be good enough so you can see. Here are the boards they replaced. They had to replace this board here, and then each one going to the back. So basically, it's kind of framed in. You got the square frame there, square frame here, and then you have the center board for support. You can see down there where the mold was. You can actually see a little bit of it still right there. But I tell you, it smells a heck of a lot better this morning. And basically what they're going to do today is they're just going to use these 2 pieces of plywood. They're going to put one on either side and then screw them in. And then I'll probably come back later and paint it some color to try to match this kind of wood grain here. But that's the only problem that he saw here. Once again, the only other thing they're going to do besides that under here is replace this Stone Aged, and I'm telling you, this is an old little garbage disposal. You can see it's see, this is a 3rd horsepower, so this is not even nearly as strong as the one he's going to put in, and you can see it's really rusting. Got little rust spots up there. The screws are even rusted, so it's going to be nice to actually have a working garbage disposal for a change. What do you want? What is it? What is it, little girl? She definitely knows something's up because she woke me up around 6:30 this morning, just meowing, howling, wanting food. Come on, baby. Here, I'm going to give her a treat. I think that's what she wants. This is the cat call right here. Oh yeah, here she comes. You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? You really do get me good ratings, LT. Everybody likes seeing the girl. Everybody likes seeing the girl. Here, look. You give her a few treats. She's really upset because mom and dad have left. It's amazing. Cats are so intuitive. They know when something's wrong or something's changing. They saw the suitcases the other day and they've both been acting really kooky ever since. So gotta make sure to give them a lot of attention because they really know that something's off. Isn't that right, baby? Want to say hi to everybody? No, she's too interested in eating her treats right now. All right, so I want to show you what we got going on in here. We're having the skylight actually closed off. As you can see, they put the framework around it and they actually put this piece of wood here. And they're going to go ahead and paint that the same color as the ceiling. They haven't actually finished yet. I'm not sure what they're going to do there. I know that he said he's going to make it so we can open and close it if we need to. And it's unfortunate, it's not that the skylight is leaking. It's just that it lets way too much light in the morning. In the mornings, if you're working here, you're brushing your teeth, you're getting ready for work, it is horrible. It is absolutely horrible in the summer. It's probably 85, 90 degrees in here with the sun barreling down from that skylight, so we really didn't have much of a choice. Now, Mom took the curtains down to clean. When they get back, we'll go ahead and put those up. But it's looking really good in here. I can't wait to see what this looks like when it's done. They're coming back today and supposedly going to finish it in the next couple hours. All right, so as you can see, I'm back in my room. I kind of set you guys up right near my Dell XPS 8700. I thought I'd do a quick Q&A. I have gotten so many questions and comments about the video I put up yesterday. I'm actually really surprised, the one where I picked up the HP DX2300, that I want to go ahead and just answer them, but it's easier for me just to put it in the vlog, and it seems like you guys like it when I do that. So I'm going to answer a few of these questions right off the bat. Ian Pickavants, hopefully I pronounced that right, said, cool video as always. So was DDR3 the reason you didn't go for the Optiplex 380 in the end? I would have picked it up anyway and saved the machine for a future project. Yeah, that was one of several reasons. I did not have any extra DDR3, and the other reason was he did not have any of the hard drive or the optical drive cages. Now, I believe with that one, the optical drive, you could theoretically use those spacer screws. I think I have one, yeah, there's one right here. They kind of look like this. Basically what it is the screw is about halfway there, and then there's a little piece of metal here that spaces it, and what will happen is this will actually fit in the groove. So I think you can actually hook the 380 up, the optical drive's 380's optical drive up that way, but the hard drive requires a proprietary cage. It's like a little blue cage that sits in between the CPU and the rear of the computer where you could put a case fan. For that reason, in fact, use DDR3 are the two reasons I didn't wind up getting it. I asked him how much he wanted for it. He said that he would take $30, which I kind of thought was still unreasonable considering it did not have an optical drive, did not have a hard drive, and was missing all the cages. So it was just a personal decision. He still has it available, and he doesn't live too far from me, so if I decide I want to get it at a future date, that's not going to be a problem. Let's see. Awesome system. This is from Sheldon iHardware. I love the HP Compact line. Sad that they are no longer around. My HP Compact 6515B laptop is still kicking and just turned 10 years old. Yeah, I totally agree with you. The HP Compact business line were some of the best computers built. I know that a lot of the government entities in my area use those. A lot of businesses use them, and they use them for good reason. They are extremely reliable systems. I never hear about motherboards going bad on them. They use very good quality optical drives. Built-in, granted, the built-in video card, if yours only came with the built-in onboard graphics, is still only the Intel Graphics 3000 series, but it's still good enough to do most business tasks. Absolutely. Jonathan Grindle said, I have the Note 5 and I'm also having issues with Facebook app losing connection, but my Wi-Fi is perfect everywhere I go. Got a little update on that for you. Facebook just initiated another update for Android 5.2. And I got that late last night, and all of a sudden, it's working perfectly again. I think they realized that there was an issue with a lot of the devices, and make sure you get yours updated. Like I said, the update just came out sometime yesterday, so if you haven't hooked your phone up to Wi-Fi and done updates, go ahead and do that. It should fix the problem. Let's see. Tom Wild said, I have a HP Compact DX2302. Was my main system for a while, very stable and comfortably ran Windows 10. Mine is the same specs apart from its 2 gigabytes of RAM and not 4. Also, as regards to the Optiplex 380, I have got a Optiplex 780 small form factor with 8 gigabytes of DDR3 and a Core 2 Quad Q6600. Very nice system. Very similar spec to my Dell Vostro 400 I had back a few years ago. Was shocked they did these with DDR3 too. Like these long videos, thanks. Yeah, I kind of like these longer videos too, and apparently a lot of you guys agree with me. So I'm going to try to do these when time permits. And like I said, because this week I have the full run of the house, there's a lot better chance you're going to get full videos. I'm going to have to pause this because I think that is my parents calling. I bet you they just landed in San Francisco. Talk to you guys in a couple of minutes. Well, that wasn't Mom. That was actually a friend of mine. He's trying to get another computer set up for their church. And I just realized my light cut off here. There we go. All right, so back to this little Q&A. Let's see, where did I leave off? Okay, here we go. Jonathan Dominic wrote, I still have the Optiplex 780 sitting in my bedroom if you're willing to come over to Newport News for it. It has everything but the hard drive, but the caddy is still there. Yes, I am still interested in that, Jonathan. I just have not had a chance to get over your way recently. I'll get together with you a little bit later on in this coming week. Maybe we can work something out. I don't even mind doing trades because I have some extra parts some of you guys may be really interested in. I don't know, but just let me know. I'm going to do a couple more here. This is in comment to the vlog I did on, I guess it would have been April 17th when I was working on the computer for Dad downstairs. They put, you should get ad block. This is Edmund Diggle said you should get ad block. It will really speed up load times on most websites. That is true, but the problem with ad block is for content creators like myself, it's a hindrance because we actually make money on those ads. I know a lot of you guys may or may not know that. Every time you see a quick maybe 5-10 second ad, 15-second ad, that makes us a little bit of money. And believe me, nobody, at least nobody I know, is absolutely getting rich on YouTube. I know I'm not. The money that I make each month on YouTube pretty much gets put back into the channel, whether it's being buying new computer equipment to keep the channel going. The last few months, the money went to buying a new hard drive so I could store my videos. It also goes to putting gas in the car if I need to go somewhere to a filming location. So using ad block is definitely a hindrance, and I never ever recommend doing that. Now, I can't prevent everybody from doing it, but it's not a good idea. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to end the vlog here for today because, I don't really have too much else going on. The workmen should be here in a few minutes. They're going to go ahead and finish up the job, and I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.